the sound of that guy's voice. That's like, that's what's wrong. Yeah, he's too.
I know, they have nowhere to go. Okay, so they could sit in your living room. How's that? They have nowhere to go. But yeah, how far do you keep using that excuse? Okay, they're in bed now with your wife. Well, I have nowhere to go, so they're right next to my wife now. And she's very attractive, but it's hard to resist, and I understand. They have no friends. They have needs. Nobody to comfort them. Hey. John 10 KFI, Deborah Marquez News.
The gas and tin company has agreed to pay up to $1.8 billion. The federal exchange of more than 35,000 people affected by a gas leak in Aliso Canyon in 2015. LA says it wants to invest $30 million in a solar and storage program using city-owned buildings. Personal finance website Wallet Hub says LA is named the third best city in the U.S. for vegans and vegetarians. We'll check in with Will, and we'll also check in with G. KFI in the sky next.
Nothing better than fresh, delicious water from every faucet in your house. And that's what you get with a LifeSource whole house water system. You get, you can refill bottles of water, any kind of container, dramatically reduce the amount of bottled water you buy like we have, because we got this year and a half ago. It was terrific. I can't say enough about it. There are, it's maintenance free. So there's no salt bags, there's no filter changes, there's no monthly exchange of if hard water is a headache you're dealing with, this system reduces hard water problems. LifeSource water, the system gets rid of the oil and treats the chlorine without using salt or chemicals. And now you don't have the drying effects of chlorine on your hair and skin. So your hair is softer, your skin is softer, you're soft. LifeSource water, call them for full service and full confidence in your water. 800-334-5009. 800-334-5009. LifeSourceWater.com. LifeSource Water, taste and feel the difference.
Staples Connect helps your business grow with custom printed sales and marketing materials. Get 20% off signs, banners, or posters when you spend $75 or more. Explore what's new at your local Staples. Offer ends 10/2, exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/signage for details. Staples Connect.
Southline weather from KFI, sunny and warmer tomorrow. Highs low 70s to around 80s. This report is brought to you by Staples Stores. We're going to go back to the class on the 405 in Inglewood.
We're northbound side of the 405. That's going to be just before Manchester Boulevard. Crash there blocking the right lane. Traffic slow back from the 105, maybe Imperial Highway. It's multi vehicle wreck. One was facing the wrong way, so we keep an eye on that. Hopefully that will open up for you shortly. KFI in the Sky, sponsored by Injury Attorney, SuperWomanSuperLawyer.com. Michael Bryan's looking at Anaheim. Yeah, my father on the 5 northbound, just the Harbor Boulevard, right there. It's the happiest place on earth, which I assure you is not the 5 northbound, a clear spot in there. That's very heavy now, 3 cuts down, a vertical way back to Sand Canyon. Around the corner, 55 northbound, on the base there for the 405 up to 17, then attention to approach the 91. And we've had problems on the 91. 91 eastbound approaching the 55, they cleared that accident. They all cut from the stuff to 57, and then back on the brakes from Anaheim Hills, much of the way into Riverside. Just one good pocket right around the 71 in Green River. Injured in an accident? Visit SuperWomanSuperLawyer.com. Michael Bryan, KFI in the Sky. KFI in the Sky helps get you there fast.
This report is sponsored by LA County Department of Public Health. Asthma, ear infections, and sudden introduction when this because secondhand smoke can affect your baby. Open your apartment through vents, windows, and more. Learn how to protect your home at SmokeFreeHomesLA.com. Brought to you by the LA County Department of Public Health.
Hey, Steve, have you still knocked on solar? Let me help clear up the misconception. Solar doesn't cost you money. It saves you money. And it doesn't matter where the panels are made. It matters who makes them. And those $29.95 solar specials, they're not what's going to end up on your home. Sunlight left all of that behind to build a company that does solar better. Time for solar, it's time for Sunlight. Get started today at sunlight.com. That's sunlight.com. CFLB 1008374.
The Delta variant is making COVID-19 spread faster and more easily. Variants can be more contagious, aggressive, and deadly. But we know vaccines work. Vaccinated Californians have greater protection against serious illness, hospitalization, and death. We can help stop the spread and end this pandemic. Get vaccinated. And we're in the vaccine to protect you and others. Find a vaccine near you at mysign.ca.gov. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
Attention homeowners. Interactive Mortgage has dropped rates again to a rock bottom 1.75% rate in APR. Yes, it's incredible. A rock bottom 1.75%. And if that's not enough, Interactive Mortgage will even pay your title, escrow, and appraisal fees. That's right, no points and no fees. Absolutely zero. Zilch. None. So what are you waiting for? Call now and take advantage of these never-before-offered rates. A 1.75% rate in APR with no fees whatsoever. Call Interactive Mortgage now at 844-371-CASH. That's 844-371-CASH. 844-371-1274 or visit interactivemortgage.com. Wait one corporation, DBA Interactive Mortgage, equal housing rights, terms and conditions apply. New client code, loan amount $3,000, minimum FICO of 74, and maximum LTV of 60%. All loans subject to underwriting approval, and not all applicants will qualify. Loans made or arranged pursuant to California Finance Law License number 603-893, NMLS number 303352.
At Southern California Edison, keeping our communities safe from the threat of wildfire is our priority. We're installing insulated power lines, managing vegetation, and inspecting and operating equipment on 50,000 square miles of community and wild spaces, helping to keep our communities safe. It's a job we take very seriously, because the communities we serve are the communities we live and work in too. Learn more at SCE.com/mitigation.
This is my business. I started it, and my hard work made it successful. We survived the last year, and things are starting to look better, but now hard work alone isn't enough. I need cash to hire some people and buy supplies. Lonely Business is for people like you. We can loan your business from $6,000 up to $250,000. And we understand that you don't need the cash soon. You need it now. And if your credit isn't perfect, that's okay. Apply today and you can have the money in your account tomorrow. Lonely Business loans have longer terms, keeping your monthly payments low and manageable. You can even pay the loan off early to control your costs with no prepayment penalty. That sounds great. Simply go to lonelybiz.com to get started. That's lonelybiz.com or call 843-LONELY. Not all applicants will qualify. Approval and terms subject to credit standards. See lonely.com for details. Loans made pursuant to California Department of Financial Protection Innovation Law License 603-4061. That's 844-3-LONELY or lonelybiz.com. Our 2021 iHeartRadio Music Festival, ultimate once-in-a-lifetime music event, is coming to the Super. Get biggest stars from all genres of music share one stage. Features to Coldplay, Dua Lipa, J. Cole, Journey, Khalid, Lil Bass, Natalie Graham Hunt, Weezer, with special guests, Laura Dory Line, Walker Hayes, performances you've never seen before and will never see again. The 2021 Music Festival.
Saturday and Sunday at 8 p.m. on KPLA 5
Listen to the following program that we recorded. With social media and all the woke crap. We're already 90 right now. Not having any idea who you people are. Well, yeah, don't unplug me either, man. It's going to be a major effing burden. But Tim Conway, do yourself. Don't pull my plug and wipe my... Weeknights, get this. And take stamp parts up 5 everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Everywhere. Making news this afternoon. Dog the bounty hunter apparently is trying to find laundry. I've heard that story. The man that supposedly killed his fiancée, Gabby Petito. That's great. He's out there on the trail. The other guy's not going to do it. A Chapman University freshman said he's the one who ended up scaring off her attacker outside her dorm early Saturday morning after the man wearing a skeleton ski mask tried to sexually assault her. Chapman University had sent out a public safety warning. The would-be victim only wished to be identified as K for her safety. So she was FaceTiming her boyfriend when she saw the tall, slender man making his way toward her. This is when I noticed he's wearing a skeleton ski mask, and I think, well, that's kind of scary looking. That's a bad sign. Maybe he's trying to prank me. He then realized he's not a friend, and he wanted to beat her and sexually assault her. He punches me in the face, and I hit the concrete trash can behind me.
It's just like D-Minute.
Right on the campus?
Yes. It's outside the dorm. I don't know if I hit him or if people heard people coming, but somehow he got off of me and I chased him back up the stairs, cursing him out. So, the attack ended. Joey says she's got a black belt.
I guess yeah, probably just instinctively responded. But he didn't have a weapon or did chose not to use it.
Here's a name from the past, and of course, it's because, is it FX is doing a series on Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky? Is that who?
I've been watching it.
There's this woman that surfaced on the weekend, a woman by the name of Kate Mason. So in 1997, Kate Mason said her name then was Blyler. She found out her husband, Andy Blyler, was having two affairs. One with a colleague and the other with a family friend named Monica Lewinsky.
I remember this from back then. Yeah, they had a news conference.
They did come forward before?
Well, she came forward with her husband, because her husband, through all the investigations, was implicated because he had an affair with Lewinsky too. Because I think what was happening was Clinton was background checking Lewinsky because they wanted to smear her as a loose woman.
Right.
And they found out that she was sleeping around with this guy and he was married. And so he was dragged before the cameras and his attorney made a statement and he had to admit that he had an affair with Lewinsky too. And unfortunately his poor wife, now ex-wife, had to deal with all the trauma. I mean, can you imagine?
Two affairs.
I mean, you find out your husband's having an affair. But he's having an affair or had an affair with Monica Lewinsky. And apparently all the reporters in the world started showing up on their doorstep, looking for more juice.
You're right, there was a 1988 press conference where Blyler admitted to having an affair with Monica Lewinsky. I didn't remember these people. You did, huh?
I did. Because, yeah. I remember when I saw the picture, it's like, oh, I remember that guy. He was kind of a wiener guy. He was a teacher, a professor or something. And it looked like one of those teacher wieners.
Apparently, she began dating him when he was 6 years her junior, but she did eventually marry him in 1988.
Here's another thing I remember. Because at that press conference, this couple's attorney said Lewinsky had told them, I'm going to the White House to get my presidential knee pads. I remember that phrase.
Oh, that's good.
So now the wife, the ex-wife, is written a book about
yeah, think of the video memoir she's got coming out here.
Yeah, something okay.
So I was going to say, she's taking it down and give the FX series to come back into the movie.
In fact, in 2013, the sex wife, what's her name, Mason? Kate Mason?
Yeah.
She had some of Monica's items that she, I guess, took from her husband's collection.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Included Lewinsky's black negligee.
Another blue dress?
And handwritten notes from Lewinsky to Mason, including a Valentine's Day card. And eventually gave them to an auction because the items were part of the Navistar investigation.
Yeah, how about that? I didn't remember all that. I saw this story on the weekend. I was like, I hadn't heard of this.
This Lewinsky show is kind of cartoonish.
How about this? On. Man, this woman has spent a lot of time in our lives with very little talent.
Monica?
Yeah. Well, yeah. You know, not an artist, not an athlete, not a politician. Just sort of.
Down the president.
Yeah, I know.
And it's still around after all these years.
Yeah.
25 years ago.
Is that 25 years, right?
Yeah, 1998 is when this started.
Okay, 98. All right.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. The affair started back in
Oh, yeah.
Boom. All right. Tough to watch football on TV because, you watch Wisconsin playing Notre Dame and there's 70,000 kids all yelling and cheering without malice,
Oh,
standing next to each other. And then I go to a Starbucks on a Saturday afternoon, nobody's in there, and they ask me to put a mask on.
wow. Hey, you're in the wrong state, wrong county, wrong city.
It's like we're in a different country.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Well,
Everybody else is enjoying themselves this country.
get outdoors, Tim.
Yeah, well,
That's a football game.
yeah, I was indoors with one guy. There's one guy at Starbucks. This is me.
That viral load can go anywhere.
We have Netflix flick coming on tonight. Talking about Chargers. They're really hot, right? All of a sudden, the Rams are kicking ass.
Yeah?
I know Kenny's a big Rams fan.
Well,
You
the
check the game?
Chargers are 2-1. Let's not exaggerate.
No, they should have been 3-0. Have they should? Yeah, sure they should. This is one of those games.
Well, they lost to Dallas,
Yeah, it's a kicker.
So it's a Dallas fan.
Huge Dallas fan.
Yeah, I forgot
It
it.
should make sense, because
You can walk around in your jersey. That's all right. Yeah, that's it.
if I'm not mistaken, you've never even been to Dallas. Is that right?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay. So that's, nowadays you can
Let's get these two off the road.
That's right. And then the first ever cannabis competition coming to California State College.
Great. I'd love to see that.
Big Don Poppy.
Ding dong. Ding dong. All right. Time is up. And President of the Kfi Dash 262 Los Angeles Orange County live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
You get some money, you get some money, you get some money. I'm Michael Joseph, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. SoCal Gas and its parent company, Sempra Energy, have reached a settlement with people affected by gas leak in Aliso Canyon in 2015. Utilities agreed to pay $1.8 billion to over 35,000 people after a 6-year legal battle.
They will pay an additional $10 million for the cost to properly and fairly allocate the money.
Attorney Brian Penn says he's thankful the people who are affected by the leak can be compensated for what they've been through.
The only way the Sempra or any other utility understands anything is in the pocketbook. And this is about holding them accountable.
The money is expected to be distributed within a year. In downtown LA, like solely KFI News. This report brought to you by Ruger Hero. The price of gas in LA County is at a new high for the year. The average per gallon of self-serve regular is now $4.41. That's $1.20 higher than it was a year ago. The average in Orange County is $4.36. The average in San Bernardino County, $4.35. The Riverside County, $4.31. LA says it wants to invest $30 million in a solar and storage program using city-owned buildings across various departments.
It will be the largest government pledge anywhere on the face of the earth this year, and the largest in human history.
As I said, he says the proposal is another milestone in LA's fight against climate change. LA has set a goal to get to 100% renewable energy by 2025. A report has found a 6-year-old girl who fell to her death on an amusement park ride in Colorado was not strapped in. The report says 2 operators failed to notice the girl was sitting on top of 2 buckled seatbelts when she got on the ride earlier this month. And they even thought a warning on the ride control system was wrong and cleared the alert, which allowed the ride to go. The Haunted Mine drops the ride as a free fall down a pitch black shaft. The NTSB says the Amtrak train that derailed in Montana, killing 3 people, had been going slightly below the speed limit of 79 miles an hour right before it crashed. The NTSB Vice Chairman Bruce Lansford says his team will be interviewing the Amtrak crew and those from the Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railway.
And the stock inspection teams and pretty much anyone else that we think may have had anything to do prior to or after the crash.
The track of the train derailed had been inspected 2 days before Saturday's crash. A FedEx worker is now an ex-FedEx worker after posting video online saying he would not deliver packages to the homes of people who support President Biden, Vice President Harris, or the Black Lives Matter movement. FedEx says it's appalled by the man's behavior. The company says he's no longer employed. It's not clear though if he got fired or the guy says he quit. And the piece premiering at tonight's season opener, the Metropolitan Opera in New York City is making history. Never in the 138 years of the Met has a black composer taken the stage.
I'm still thinking myself.
Terence Blanchard's opera is based on the memoir of Fire Shut Up in My Bones, which tells the story of a young man's journey to overcome a life of trauma and hardship.
It's filled with mixed emotions because I know that I'm the first, but I know that I'm not the first qualified.
Fire Shut Up in My Bones will be at the Met Crew October 23rd. The Crash of Fashion News.
So just for a little while, we were outside the 405. Before Manchester, crash is still blocking the right lane. You're going to be all the way backed up to about Imperial Highway on that northbound 405. It's kind of ugly there near LAX.
KFI in the Sky, sponsored by Injury Attorney, Super Low and SuperLawyer.com. Michael Bryan, look at things here, folks.
Yeah, well, very tough spot there into the Boyga Pass. That's the 101 northbound at Universal Studios there. Your 3 left lanes are blocked at the motorcyclist house. Now it is just bumper to bumper up. Virtual crawl away from Vermont. Southbound side of the fence is going to lead up just about Hollywood Boulevard. That's the typical stuff into downtown Los Angeles from there. If you are traveling on the 110 northbound, loading up right at the Coliseum around that position, it'll be heading up to Dodger Stadium and the southbound 110, loading up Buck Stadium way as well. We're heading over to Disney down into South Los Angeles, back northwest for that. Introducing lots of it. This is Superwoman, SuperWarrior.com. Mike O'Brien, KFI in the Sky.
And another stretch of the 110 in trouble. 110 northbound past El Segundo Boulevard. Crash there on the shoulder. You're going to be on the brakes. Back from the 91. KFI in the Sky helps get you there faster. Unlike Volkswagen.
Slow heat up is coming.
Next. How about that? Sunday, everybody. Yeah, you want to sell your home. You want to get out of Dodge, right? I get it, right? And you want a good price for it. But you don't want to deal with the hassles of showings or dealer tours, cleaning or making upgrades. Call Sunday, they're going to come out, do a 3D walkthrough, and they're going to take photos. They're going to send it all to their database of thousands of investors, and the average homeowner gets 12 offers. It's like a mini bidding war going on. They can also give you a $25 cash advance when you sell it Sunday. That can help with moving costs. Or I could take it to death and see how it does. It is though. Get out of here. Sunday.com. Go to Sunday.com. See how much you can get for your home. Or phone them. 800-25 offers. It's the way to go. You can close quickly. It's not a hassle. When you sell a house, it's a pain in the cookie, right? It's expensive, it's nerve-wracking, you get no offers, you call your real estate agent, you start blaming him or her, it's a mess. Call them, 800-25-OFFER, 800-25-OFFER, or Sunday.com. Sunday, California license, real estate broker, DRE license, 0208829.
Hi, Mom. Did you get my list? What? You wanted to talk Christmas? Now you've cut reasons to disagree.
See the 5-quart Dutch oven where you earn 500 points on the reward card. The points 7 or 28.
Number 2.
We know you're ready for some football. Notice the big shoes everywhere?
And the number 1 reason.
Get funky with the Commodore. Live October 1st.
Morongo. Good time.
Your KFI Money Report brought to you by Bayline. The Dow was up 71 points today, then everything else was down. Nasdaq down 78, S&P down 12. The average price of gas in regular gas in California is $4.39 a gallon.
With a range of commercial fire and security solutions, Bayline can protect it all with just one call.
Stop by another from KFI Lock. Clouds moving in tonight, lows below 60 degrees. Very gradual clearing tomorrow, and a couple degrees warmer. Highs around 70 at the beaches, 80 Metro LA, Orange County, 90 inland Empire in the valleys. Then about 20 degrees hotter by the time we get to Friday after that. Right now in Lake Forest, 64, Fountain Valley, 66, Marina Del Rey, 65, Manhattan Beach, 65 degrees. We need local. Live from the KFI 24-hour news room, I'm Michael Crozier.
It's a Conway show. Normally I don't have a really deep conversation with Bellio before we go on, but man, she gets crazy with me. You know, because I'm going to tell you what I tell her all the time. Right? I think Bellio is one of the funniest people in entertainment, in radio. And I think that she could either co-host or host her own show. Absolutely is hysterical and is bright and is funny and is likable, right? Something, right? And she's like, nah, this is the end of the line for me. This is the end of the line for you. This is not the last stop of the A-train.
This is 100% the last stop. And if I'm funny or smart, it's only because you set me up for me to lob it out of there.
Look, I was in the hallway here, and I'm not going to say you said this, but one of the big program directors, right? One of the big program directors in an LA station, LA, what are they called? Conglomerate, cluster, cluster. Said the bio is like a Carol Burnett. And funny and likable, and he didn't say that about anybody else at the station, just you.
He's kind of saying that because I'm working with
No. You can go out on your own and host a great show and be funny and be smart. This is not the end of the road. It's not the end of the road for you.
No, it is.
It is. I'm telling you it's not.
Let's see you try to use it. We're going to take a picture.
Maybe one day you can do mornings. I don't fight that. Because I like this time slot.
Yeah.
Because I like this audience.
Yeah.
Right? There's a reason why comedy clubs aren't open at 7 a.m. It's a different vibe. Right? Yeah. Those go-getters in the morning, I don't have much in common with them. Right? I don't get up at 6. I don't go to Starbucks and jog, take a shower, work out. Run around.
It's really funny hearing you say those things because everything you really just.
That's right, but that's what morning people do, And look, I'm not against them. I wish I was a morning person.
It's not you.
When I wake up early in the morning, like at 6:30 to go out and do something, I feel like I'm so proud of myself. I can't look at me. I know. Today. Right. Have you ever gone to like a Home Depot like at 8 or 7:30 in the morning? You're like, wow, man, I'm getting something done. Yeah. You're like you're ahead of everybody else. Everybody else does it 365 days a year. Yeah. And you're just like, hey, I'm not hungover enough to not go to Home Depot. Then, of course, when you get what you need at the home improvement store, you go back home and you take a nap. Oh, no, you always use right? Just like, on the way home, you're freaking out, like, oh, man, I had coffee, but I don't think that's going to help me. I'm still got to hit the truth, man. I'm shaking. I don't know what's going on here, but I feel like I'm going to die. But it's a different sense of humor. That's why I never wanted... I'm not a morning guy. I can't get up and do that. I envy the people that can. But I remember I was on October story many times, so if you've heard it, maybe outside another picture. But I had to get up for an early morning flight, and the flight left like at 6:10 in the morning out of LA. So I had to get up at 3:30 to leave the house by 4, to get there by 5, to get on the plane by 6. And when you sleep at night and you have to get up at 3, it's never a good night's sleep. You want to go to bed at 7 and wake up at 3 going, woo!
No.
There we go!
No.
Right? It's always like, oh my effing God, what did I do to?
Yeah.
Well, how can I get out of this? Hope somebody calls in some kind of, crazy threat that closes down everything or something. I gotta get out of it. And so I get to the airport. I'm exhausted, right? And everybody's
so fun.
Shirts all done, there's papers, coffee, there's people talking and laughing. They're clean cut. They got everything going on, right? Nobody's arguing. The morning people never argue with anybody, right? It's always the night guys that argue. You ever see an airport fight? It's always at night. Always at night, right? Because the night guys have habits, right?
Oh, it's the night guy that's there in the morning.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, and he'll battle with them, right? He'll do battle.
Yeah.
But it's always the night guy who, he's relying on alcohol to get him through, and there's not enough at the airport, and he's a little too buzzed, they're not buzzed enough, and she says, pull the mask off, and he goes, right? And he goes back. But the morning people, I get on the flight, and I think it's on United Airlines, it's full plane, and I walk past these first class people, and I noticed that everybody has an Apple computer. Everybody has Samsung or anything like that. Nobody PCs. Everyone has Apple. I gotta take make note of that. Apple today. All the rich people have it. Must be something there. So, and again, they board the rich people first, so they can stare you down for what a loser you are as you walk by. Right? And they all do it. When they climb out here, they look down at their iPad and they play stuff like, I made it. Obviously, you didn't.
And they're all part of the 10 to 15 groups that get to keyboard.
If you have young kids, if you have a wheelchair, if you're a gold star member, if you're a bronze star member, none of these groups. No, none of them. I like to get out early.
But none of them.
See the last guy.
Yeah, so get on and sit next to a guy. And it's back before, COVID, when there was pillows and blankets on the plane.
It's creepy.
Because those blankets were certainly not washed between flights.
Yeah, they weren't in their own bed.
No. That pillow there had 80 heads on it, and now you're going to be 81. So, you ask, the guy next to me, says to the flight attendant, hey, can I get a pillow or blanket? And she says, how about both? And they both started laughing, right? And I said, and I looked at him, I looked at her, he looked at the windows on the aisle, I looked at her, and I looked at him, and I'm like, I missed it. I missed the punchline or the setup or the exaggeration. I missed everything that led to humor. What the hell's wrong with this guy, right? I didn't understand it, but you just morning you laugh at stuff that you don't laugh about at night. I'm not a morning guy. I think it's the beginning of the line. I think a lot of people would agree as well. I think so. I think that of all the people on radio, I'd put you right on the top, man, with funny, smart, likable, the whole run. I just think the world is. All right, we're live on Kfi AM 640, more now Express. Congresswoman Blonde from California has officially announced she's running to be the first female mayor of Los Angeles next year. President Biden has gotten his COVID-19 Pfizer booster shot. He was first fully vaccinated on January 11th. And New York City's going to design a better drainage and early water system and hire a private weather forecaster in response to the flooding that took place in Hurricane Ida earlier this month. Let's take a look at the freeways. Yes. Did you know that the average American has 97 points taken onto their credit score? But they have no idea how to get it. The data scientists at ScoreMaster cracked the code on how to do it. Adding 97 points to your credit score is like 5 minutes. It also means fast loan approval, huge percent, and low interest rates on everything, from buying or refinancing a home to leasing a new car to applying for a credit card. How fast is ScoreMaster? One member raised his credit score 33 points, which is 5 days. Another person, 43 points, in just a couple weeks. And we get tremendous feedback from listeners just like you about ScoreMaster. ScoreMaster is so easy. It takes about a minute to get started. And if you're in a hurry, you get to try ScoreMaster for free. That's right. Try ScoreMaster for free and see how many plus points you can add to your credit score. Just go to ScoreMaster.com/Tim. That's ScoreMaster.com/Tim. ScoreMaster.com/Tim.
This is the time where here's what's trending on the iHeart Sports Network.
Triangle SRT.
Hopefully can return to Louisville this week when they face the Cardinals. The 24-hour man continues to recover from surgery to repair his ACL, and he isn't ruling out a possible return to the court for the team this season. And it's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles battling it out under the bright lights of Monday Night Football tonight to bring an eventful Week 3 of the NFL to a close. I'm J.D. Happer. Download the DraftKings app and use code SPORTS to get a free shot at $1,000 up for grabs this week for your first deposit.
Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com for details.